But how can I be mad when you're trying not to make it better? Knowing that we won't be together. I'm sorry tonight. I know it's gonna be just too long, but it's gonna be time for me. You're the only you at this place. You're the only you at this time. Children can play with and toy. While the little boy plays open with joy. Love just begins beneath the mistletoe. The choir can sing and give songs of love. And what is left all for me to do? Love is just love if I count on you. You're the only you at Christmas. Oh, you're the only you at Christmas What do the lonely do at Christmas? What do they do? What do they do at Christmas? Oh, what do they do? What do they do at Christmas time? What do they do? What do the lonely do? Oh, I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas. If only in my dreams I'll on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light I'll be home for Christmas. If only my I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents by the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light breathes. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dream. I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents by the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dream. am Love's Passion, and this is Love's Passion Chat. We come here to you every Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time here on Twitch. Thank you for joining in. For all of you who are tuning in tonight for the first time, again, I'm Love's Passion. This is Love's Passion Chat. You can follow me on all of my social medias at Love's Passion. That's LUVS Passion, Passion, on Instagram as well as Facebook. Tonight we have an awesome topic coming to you tonight. We are going to be talking about exes and holidays. Now, for those who do not know me, I am Love's Passion. I am a certified sexuality coach, and I come to you here every Sunday with topics that will serve to enlighten and enhance your love life as well as your romantic life. We also stream on Wednesdays for our Wednesdays conversation, which is off of the top of the head. Myself and my lovely co host do come to you here on Wednesdays for Wednesdays chats, and it's always an exciting time. I'm going to go ahead and bring in our awesome co host, starting with you know him, you love him, Mr. Ty Bear himself. He is an amazing co host. He's an amazing father, as well as a very um, smart and intelligent young man who's doing great things in the industry of art. Go ahead. How you doing, Ty?
Hey, what's going on, family? It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. You ready for this topic that you so graciously picked out?
Yeah. Am I
Right.
ever? I'm so ready for this topic.
So what's been up? How you been kicking it this week?
Oh man, you know what? Things are going great. We had another practice with the Dallas Elite Mustangs with the women professional football. So that's going really amazing. It's still not too late if any ladies want to sign up and play or just come out see if you want to be a part of the organization or something that's going to be really great. Just let me know. Put your information down below, and I will make sure I get that information and reach out to you. Outside of that, things are going great. Like I said, love below. The pleasure elixir is going amazing. It's moving really good. Florida sales are trending in the right direction, so I'm really excited about that. And
Yeah, I'm waiting on my sample.
yes, I and look, I have you, Deb, and peanut butter sample right here. Okay, it's right here. I promise.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so outside of that, things are going great. I have been working on a little project now for a little while now, and it's coming to the point where we're ready to release it. It's called My Capsule. The app is pretty much we're at the stages now where we can start releasing the app for beta testing with family, family friends to try it out to see how they like. And just a real quick synopsis of what My Capsule is.
Mhm.
Um, so for me, holidays are very special for me. I lost a little brother. I lost a grandfather that was like a father to me. So when holiday times come up, and for those that know me, know that I got sick really bad from an injury, and I was on life support. I coded 2 times. They brought me back. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm here by God's grace and
Oh,
favor alone.
wow.
Um, so with that being said, was when that happened to me, I always wonder if I was to go and battle health conditions every day, how will my children remember me? They're really young, right? So how would their children know who their grandfather was? How would their children know who I am? So anyway,
Mm,
long story short, my capsule was a very passionate project of mine to develop a software and a format that we're able to secure our legacy to be able to pass down to our generations, right? So with
right.
me being a double major in psych and social, and and applying and getting help from some major therapists, some major doctors. We've developed a format and a software where we're able to gather through a very specific questionnaire and then some other options that you will have in the app, that we're able to gather who you are as a person, what you like, what you don't like, what makes you tick, what makes you laugh, cry, all of your personal experiences, all of your history, things of that nature. We're able to gather that, and you're able to leave that in orderly and in fashion to however many people you want to leave it to, so that way you can secure your legacy of who you are.
Wow.
Yes, and it's really, really good. It's really, really big. It's coming on really, really strong. And most importantly, we have developed a way to help our people make sure things are in orderly fashion. When we go, we all have that date that we're going to expire. But
Hmm.
97%, especially of minorities, don't have living wills. We don't
Wow.
have DNR set in place. We don't have trust set in place. So when we go, no one knows how many insurance policies we have. No one knows our paperwork. No one knows everything's not in place. Nothing's in order. Nothing's in fashion. So my capsule allows us to get all of that in order, right? And on top of that, it allows us to secure our legacy so that we're able to pass it down from generation to generations, right? If I
Mm.
fell in a hole, it is my job to make sure my children or their children don't fall into the same hole that I fell into.
Oh, you are so right. That is amazing. Man, as time goes by and, birthdays keep coming, I do start thinking about, you know, that time and what happens when. So that we got to get more information on it.
Okay.
How do we get information on it?
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, like I said, we've this actually tomorrow, Monday, that we actually are entering into our beta testing stage.
Mm-hmm.
So for anyone that wants to try it out, wants to get your hands on the app and continue and use it and see where we are. We need
Mm-hmm.
positive feedback. We need negative feedback. We just need honest feedback of what you like, what you don't like. If you were to pay for it, how much you would pay for it. If you
Mm-hmm.
were not willing to pay for it, what would it need in order for you to be willing to pay for it, right?
Wow.
Um,
Yeah.
we want to make this as friendly using as possible, but we also want to make sure that we acquire all the more important things of you. So I want to make sure that we're asking the right questions. I want to make sure we're not leaving anything out. Um, there's so many things that happen in the family in time of death. When my grandfather passed away, when it came time to read the will, that sent the
Mm-hmm.
family in so many directions, right?
Ooh.
and
Imagine.
and
Imagine.
it was crazy. It was crazy. So, but in my opinion, what he left for my mom and what he left for my aunt, that was just for my mom. That was just for my aunt. It didn't have to be spread worldwide. It could have been done intimately and on an individual basis. And that's one of the angles that we want to take care of in my capsule. But so if anybody wants to do that, please let me know, and I will send you the link to the capsule so that way you can create your profile and again, just get using the app and let me know what you think.
Well, how do they contact you?
Oh, you guys can contact me um at you guys can contact me at mycapsule17 at gmail.com, or you can contact me directly at tyjones06 at gmail.com. Also, my work number is 267-529-5298. Again, you guys can reach me at 267-529-5298, and that's tyjones06 at gmail.com.
Awesome. Make sure you put that information in the chat.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I certainly will.
All right. So that is, like I said, he's intelligent. He's handsome, single. All of that. All of that. Ty Berry is no joke, okay? I'm going to go ahead and bring up our beautiful Deb. She is an amazing woman doing big, big things. She's an entrepreneur. She's also a manager of an event center here in Texas. And you know her, you love her. She puts her heart all out there for us. And this is Deb. Hey, Deb, girl.
Hey
How you
everybody.
doing? You look amazing.
Oh, thank you. I'm sitting in the couch in the robe on Queen Greens.
Look, you be on here with that sad puppy dog face, but today you look rested and well rested. You looking good, girl.
I got a little sleep today, a little sleep. I don't
See,
have as much going on as Ty does, but I am not surprised by this.
look, Ty is an entrepreneur after
Yeah.
everybody's heart.
I'm not
And
surprised by the concept, any of it. I think it's a fantastic idea. And is there a personal section? Like if like I'm sorry, now I have a couple questions. Like
Sure.
is there so there's this capsule, right? And it's my
Mhm.
legacy. But something happens to me. Who gets to access my capsule?
So that is a great question, wonderful question. I thank you for that. So in the process of you creating your account, you will be able to establish with my capsule, right? Who exactly you want your capsule to go to. Who do you want your capsule? Who do you want to have access to your capsule, right?
Mhm.
And then within your capsule, the way we're setting up is the way within your capsule, there's certain information that you can leave privy to certain members that you want to leave your capsule to, right? So for instance, you might want to tell a daughter something and your son something else, or a aunt or sister one thing. So you can leave very specific information to individuals of your capsule, and
Is
you
that
want to
is there I'm sorry, is there a video option or do you
yes.
is it
So
I'm
this is
living?
this is a beautiful, and again, I thank you. Perfect question. So within the capsule itself, right? You have you're going to see written legacy, and then you're going to have video legacy, right? And one of the tiers, the way we're setting it up, this is going to be a beautiful thing, is that you're able to we break down who you are in about 7 sections, right? So you're able to answer all of those questions written wise. And those for you that don't like to text a lot, you can use your speech to text, and you can talk it and it would text it for you. And then those same very sections, we have it where there's a video legacy too as well. So you're able to record the summary of what you answered via text and even more details via video, right? And then also in there you have a journal too as well. So you have the ability to journal, document, and also video journal too as well. And then one of the tiers of your video legacy, right? What we're going to do in my capsule is at one of the tiers and one of the packages, we're going to take all of your videos and we're going to combine it together and make like a documentary of your life.
Okay. Well, I just have one other comment and we'll get to the show. So, Aretha, sorry.
that's
I
okay. It's good
I
stuff.
think this is a beautiful uh, concept and idea, and I wish you much success. I wish there was something like this, you know, way before, because I've often wondered about the women that and the people, that I come from on a personal level. So I just think this is a beautiful idea. So.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But hi everybody, how y'all doing? Happy holidays, all that.
Hey, that's great. Holiday times is perfect. We always think about our loved ones. I always hear my mother's voice, man. If I could hear Papa voice. I love the way he used to say happy holidays. It was just something the way he said it. If I could just hear his voice again. And
Hmm.
that's
Right.
what my capsule is about. But now, go through the capsule and say, man, I wonder how Papa would have answered this. I wonder how my mom would have answered this, or how G mom would have. What was her viewpoint on politics? What was she like? What was this recipe? I just want to hear her tell me the recipe
Beautiful.
again.
Yeah, I love
So,
it.
yeah.
Mm,
I love it.
that's amazing. Man, Ty, you be doing big things.
Thank you.
I was thinking about a living trust, but you're right. After people pass, you start to not remember what they sound like.
Yeah.
That piece in itself is just, that's gold.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
absolute gold.
Yeah.
You want to
It makes
much,
me
much
want to
bigger
cry.
things. Look, right. He's
Oh,
so smart. He's so
oh,
smart.
don't start.
Hey, Kimmy D13, thank you for joining us. I hope your girl Peanut Butter comes on because she loves you and
Yes.
she loves talking to you. So I
I
do
love
hope she
it
can
too.
jump in. This is an optional show tonight. We've been out for a hot second, but we're going to try to rectify that in the near future. We do apologize for being out, but life happens and the holidays are coming and we all are busy with different things. So just don't count it to the heart because we wanted to be here. It's just life happens, but we're here now and we're ready to rock it and roll. This topic is the baby, the brainchild of Mr. Ty Bear. And I jumped right on because I said, you know what? It's such a good topic. I'm like, ooh, whole songs about it. We played it in the beginning. You know,
What do
what
the
do the lonely
lonely
do
do?
for Christmas? Well, we're gonna tell you what they do, what you can do, where you want to go. But so the topic today is exes and holidays. What's appropriate? What's not appropriate? Do they get to come to dinner or do they get to come to family functions? And
Mm.
this is something that needs discussing because it is around the holidays, and we want you to be correct in your madness. Okay, so there's a lot of people
Hell to the no.
around holidays, so this is very valuable information.
You've got mail.
The time bear, let's talk about it.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
What do what is appropriate? Do you invite the recent ex, to family dinner?
No,
Y'all might get back together after Thanksgiving or Christmas. I'm just saying.
nah. I am a firm believer, and not everyone's like this. I'm a firm believer that your relationship with my family is an extension of me and your relationship,
Mm.
right?
Give
And
me,
once that
give me
once that is gone, that's gone.
mm. This is true.
Um, I think that you do develop relationship with other family members, which is all
Right.
fair and all right. And if you continue those relationships outside of, whoever your partner or spouse is, then cool, so be it. But do that on your own time.
Mm.
The holidays are for family.
Right.
And then once you're no longer considered family by the person that brought you into family, then I think you
Right.
should keep your distance. And again, and I think this is really big for the other family members of the relationship, like of the partner, because they
Right.
have sometimes, and I've experienced this, where they feel like they have developed a relationship with this person, so they
Mm.
can invite this person over for Christmas or Thanksgiving or all the major holidays family come together, and that's not cool. What if I moved on? What if I'm with someone else and here you've invited my ex here? That's uncomfortable. That's
Yeah, it's awkward.
So
overstepping the boundaries.
is if family keeps your ex or keeps inviting your ex around, that's kind of like
But then I
they are,
ain't coming. Y'all
huh?
go ahead. But I ain't coming.
So I mean, because it's supposed to be,
That,
if I don't like somebody, you don't like somebody. That's family, right?
that's
I mean,
absolutely
right.
Well, you don't have
So
to not like them, but I don't.
Well, but
If I don't want to
if,
look at them, I'm
right.
family. I think that should.
You know how it is with your girlfriends. Like, she don't fool with Sonya over there, so I'm not gonna fool with Sonya over there. Because that's a loyalty thing, right? So if your
Mhm.
family is inviting your ex around,
That's a
where does
breach
the
of
loyalty
loyalty. Where's the loyalty at? Like my thing is like, all right, yeah, you got a relationship with them. That's cool. And your relationship with them is outside of. Don't invite them to a family event. Like, first of all, you only know this person because of me. So
because of me?
right. So if we gone and and this thing cuts off, but you still maintain a relationship. So first, what you trying to say? We ain't work because of me? Is my fault?
Ooh, so good. Right, right. Yeah. So, you may want to check your family loyalty if they still inviting your ex around. Even if they don't like your new girl or your new guy, you might want to check your family because, they got some
Well,
ulterior motives.
what if there are children involved?
Okay, so here's the sticky part, right? So there's children. You guys got kids together, right? And they want to bring the kids over for the holiday. Cool. You know what? Bring the kids over for the holiday. That's no problem. If we're cordial enough that me and my kids, father, mother, whoever it is, we're cordial enough to if I have another special one and we're cordial
Mhm.
enough to be around each other with my special one and there's no beef, there's no problem, then okay, cool. I can kind of live with that because that's my children's parent. You know what I mean? And they're
Right.
always going to be that is going to tie them in no matter what. They're always going to be
But
around
are you
each other.
bringing them to your family functions with your kids? Because that's like family time. You're still creating memories. You're opening presents together. You're eating Christmas dinner and Thanksgiving dinner. Where is the line?
There has to
Kim
be
13
line.
says, my ex's family always invites me to their events and get togethers.
It's true.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, so
But does it make it right?
it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right. And hey, look, I appreciate the invite. Thank you. Even sometimes, yeah, I'm gonna make it through. I'm gonna come through. You're not coming. Don't come. Don't go. I'll call.
Right.
Hey, listen, something happened. I'm sorry I wasn't able to make it through. You
Right.
know what I
Because
mean? Because why? First of all, Kimmy, Would you want to go if the ex family invited you? Would you want to go sit around these people who this person gonna walk in at any given time, and you really don't want to be bothered with this person? So why? Why isn't that
I
awkward?
mean, think about it because I mean, you're still establishing connections with people you're no longer going to have a future connection with. So why?
Not in this particular case.
Right.
In this
Thanks for
particular case,
joining
there's
Dr. Hinge. Greetings.
yeah, but in this particular case, there's two children and a marriage. So
Right.
that's what she's being invited to.
Look, so Kimmy D13 says I only got if it's is one of my kids' parties. Okay, I think she's saying like if it's one of her kids' parties, is it she'll get an invite. I understand that because like birthdays, okay, yeah, the mother and the father are gonna be there unless they're throwing separate events. Yeah, I understand that, but this isn't about kids' parties. This is about holidays. Holidays are meant for family and friends.
Yeah.
So, you know, my daughter, she told me, she's like, well, mom, speaking on the party thing, she has a friend that she did her baby shower. And the girl had 4 babies, and all of their daddies were there at this new baby shower. And I was like,
No.
yeah,
No.
cut the strings. That doesn't make sense to me. Not at your baby shower.
Not.
You
Why
know
would
what I'm
you? No. No. That baby. No. Why? So you're having a baby shower now. You have four different. You have four kids,
saying? Right.
and they have different fathers.
Right. Three and one on the way.
Right? Three and one on the
And
way.
one on the way.
But
And
the
they
three that
all
you
have
got,
different fathers.
all of their fathers was at your current baby shower. with the new daddy.
Right.
Some stuff is just messy. Like, why live in that mess?
Really? Are you serious?
That's
That
messy.
really happened?
Yes. Yes. And I'm just like, you making this up. You are making this stuff up. She said, no, Ma, I can't make this up.
I don't
I'm
even
like,
know what to say about that.
Oh, wait. God, no. See, What? Why not invite the other father? Why would you?
they're
That's
they're
what I'm here to.
celebrating
Why
this
not invite the
new
other father?
life that you have with this new man, and you have their 3 children.
First of
I
all,
don't.
I'm a man. I'm not going.
Right. Men normally do not go to baby showers. So it is very, very odd that all 3 of them, the older baby daddies, are there. I understand being cool, being friendly, establishing a relationship, but some relationships needs to have boundaries. And that does not speak to good boundaries. Uh,
Why would you want to go? Like, as a father, right? Say, okay, I'm a father. My my
Same.
my child's mother has another child on the way, and she's having a baby shower. Why am I going to her baby shower?
right. You're making time out of your day to go to her new baby's baby shower.
I mean, co-parent. Okay, all right. Even if you
I
look at it,
understand what Dr. Guy's saying. I just can't imagine 3 men
Grown
all
men
agreeing to come
to a baby
to,
shower.
we
yeah.
can co-parent after the baby's not even here yet.
We can co-parent after the baby comes.
After the baby comes, let's co-parent. Okay, maybe there's a birthday party that comes up, and the brothers and sisters got to come to the birthday party. Cool, no problem, right?
Look, and I understand them now being co-ed. However, there is co-ed where your cousin, your brother, your father, the baby father come, but where no baby daddies
That
come,
D,
there is no boundary.
y'all asking for. See what happens.
I'm just very interested into knowing how she has established this type
Yes.
of relationship with
With all
4 men that somehow she has gotten them all to agree to attend this baby shower and it seems apparently to be harmonious.
I'm gonna tell you why, because she's still knocking them off. That's the only reason.
Well, look, my daughter's friend said it perfectly white. She said she must got some gold down there.
Yeah, hey, I'm just telling you. I'm just saying what it is. That's the only reason I can kind of logically bring
I'm
myself
fascinated
to
by
it,
it.
because I don't want her. I don't want to piss her off and not come, because I want to keep my ties to that. So I'm gonna come because
Oh
she
my
invited
God.
me.
I'm so done.
Oh my God. So God talk on here and says, if I was a father, I would want to know who the man is who will be around my child. Well, there's 4 men in this situation. There's
I
not one.
wouldn't have to do that at the baby shower. That would have to happen another time. It's almost like a spectacle to me.
Kimmy
That
D13
is
is
your
spot on.
sister.
She is spot on.
Wow.
You hear me? Spot on. That's the only way it's happening.
Oh, shit. I
She
can't play with
Listen,
y'all
Kimmy D, let
today.
me tell you something. She didn't miss a drop. Okay,
Okay.
not a drop went gone.
Okay. Look, we're going back to holidays. We're gonna get off the baby shower because it's going too far. It done went there. I'm so glad. This one moment I'm glad peanut butter is not here because this would not have been good. Although I
No
miss her
way.
dearly.
Yeah, where is she?
She needs to jump on because this is her topic. I cannot.
There's no way in heck I'm going to a baby shower of another man's kid.
I wouldn't even invite them.
Hey, not your average guy's back on. What's up, bud?
Good Sunday. Good Sunday. All right, so let's get back on topic again. Here we go. All right, so holidays and exes. What is appropriate? What is not appropriate? So, are we saying it is appropriate? Or are we saying it is not appropriate to invite your ex to family dinner if you have kids?
All right. If you have kids, no, not even if you have kids, no. No, if okay, if the kid lives with them and you want to invite them, hey, bring my child over for a family dinner, cool, come. Hey, if
There
we're
we go.
cordial, we got no beef. Grab you a plate and exit stage left.
Right. Drop and run. Drop and pick up and run. Drop, pick up and
You know what I
run.
mean? You want to say hi to
Don't say it.
mom and big mama. You want to say hi to them? Cool. Say hi, give a hug, kiss, boom, and then go. But you're not about to sit here and watch Thanksgiving Day football with us and play spades, and we're not about to do all of that. That's not cool.
Right. So listen, if you're new to Twitch, you're new to our channel, I'm Love's Passion. This is Ty Bear, and this is the beautiful Deb. We come to you every Sunday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We talk about topics in regards to relationship, love, sex. We everything, nothing's off limits here. If you have a comment, please feel free to put it in the comment. We love your interaction. We like it when our listeners, our watchers, and our chatters want to interact. If you want to be in this topic, I'm going to put the link for the stream in the post, and you can jump in and jump on, say your piece, and you can stay on and you jump off. It's whichever you prefer, but I'm going to put the link in the chat. So if you would like to jump in, please feel free to join. And thank you for if those that are sitting in the chat and are lurking. We love lurkers too. Lurk on.
Facts. So all right. So okay, family question. All right, you didn't invite this person. You had no idea you had no idea your ex was coming. A family member, I don't know, mom, sister, whoever, invite your ex, knowing it's your ex, knowing it's over. What how do you handle that situation? Like how do you confront that situation, or do you wait till the next day, or do you do it right then and there on the spot?
I'm running Thanksgiving dinner.
I'm ruining it, right? I'm ruining it.
Look, first of all,
especially if it's bad blood. Have you lost your mind?
Right.
Right.
Or I'm going home.
So listen, I can feel that. I can feel that energy. However, I would say be tactful and talk to the person that invited them first, because it may not have been an invite, but just hey, we're having the family dinner at the house, yeah. And they're like, your ex, maybe a little psychotic, and said, hey, is Topper gonna be there? It may not have been an open invite. So I'm gonna talk to my family first to figure out what happened. And did you actually fix your mouth to say, hey, you coming over for dinner? I mean, just first figure out what your issue is with your family first, because that's what matters. How that person got there. Now, if that person got there because they just showed up, now that's a whole nother question.
Facts. So, all right.
What is you? She's sitting there like a canary with that done swallowed the cat. Look at.
I mean, it's never happened to me, but I'm just. It's just,
whoa.
Okay.
Flip the table. Yes, I can see it. You can tell. Look at her face right now. She's
right. She's like, I am not trying to hurt that.
My family knows me. They know.
Turkey and all the stuffing out of it is just gone. It's over with. Y'all just lost the whole turkey.
The stuffing, everything on the floor.
And I guess it would depend on who invited them.
Yes.
So not your average guy's taking a more political correct route, saying, I'm gonna wait, not to ruin the day, but afterwards I'm gonna let them have it. Hey, you know what? You're a very patient man, because
I
don't know if I have the patience like that. I just don't know. First of all, I'm going to be pissed because you invited him. Then I'm going to be even more mad because my big ass lost my appetite. So, and I was banking on eating.
Okay.
All right. So
You know, eat.
Good.
Oh
so
my God.
you just
Okay.
ruined my whole little situation. Like, this is the day I can be big and not be shameful about it. Like, I'm eating and I can eat because everybody else is eating. So
Right. I'm
Okay.
with my people. They know me. I love the holidays. I host Thanksgiving. I mean, it just is what it is. Don't come up in here, messing with my flow
right.
With my
during the
flow.
holidays.
All right. So the next question. Do you all have, I'll say you have children together. You're not together. There's no bad blood. Do you buy your ex a gift?
No.
Okay. Okay.
No.
On behalf of the children, yes.
I will give that one. Yes.
Okay,
On
wait a minute.
behalf of the children.
No, I don't.
There are no diamond rings.
No, hell
There
no.
are no coats.
No.
It needs to be children appropriate.
Socks, a tie,
There you go.
um, uh, something from Five and Below.
Children, but you can give your children money and let them go to the store and pick their mother or their father out something.
Okay, exes get
That
a
part.
card. Okay,
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. But is the card from you?
it got to be from the kids.
Okay. But you never purchase anything yourself for your ex.
No, hell no,
You just say
hell
they
no.
got all they gonna get.
They everything
He
they
owe me. He ain't getting nothing. Sorry.
listen. It wasn't enough when it was there, so it damn sure ain't gonna be enough now. I ain't wasting nothing. Shit, what?
You say he can't even
Get
get
a
a coat.
coconut smile.
But you can send me some though. But I ain't got nothing for you.
You can't even get a coconut smile. I know that's right. Hey,
But wait, what if you're not on bad terms?
Still no.
my whole thing. If we're not on bad terms and we got kids together, then I will help the kids pick you something out. All right,
What do
I
you
will
say?
help the kids.
Can the ex get a gift if you're not on bad terms?
From who? Me?
Look, no, I'm asking the chatters. Can the
Oh,
ex get a gift if you're not on bad terms?
nah.
I didn't say, an expensive gift, but
No.
Still no. Still no.
Okay. So no. No.
No gift. Period. Only a card.
And what if your current had a problem with you giving a gift to the ex if you decided?
So,
Yes.
all right. I would say this. Only way that should ever even be a thought of an option if you don't have a current. If you have
Mm,
a current, that thought should never even cross your mind.
yes, that part. Yeah, you don't want to cause problems with your future with your past.
That's it.
So yeah, it's
Ooh.
that cut that cold turkey.
You know what I mean? And I don't even think I can't even find a way you could justify even attempting to buy your ex buy your ex something to your current. Like, I can't even find a way to justify that. Like, what did you think was going to have? Like, what did you think the response was going to be?
Right. What did you think the answer was gonna be?
Right.
Right. So your girl can't buy her ex nothing, baby
Hell no.
daddy.
What? I wish boy. Listen, how about this? I'm gonna give you the perfect idea to give it to. Wrap yourself up in a bow, and then you go ahead and give yourself to him. How about that?
Wow.
I mean, if we have children, just take care of our children. Don't worry about me, and I'm not worried about you.
That's
Okay,
it. That's it. That's as
that's
far as
it.
that goes.
As far as they go.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
last gift I gave you was them kids. That's it. That's the last one you get from me.
Ooh, okay, tough room, tough room,
Mhm.
tough room.
Pe-
Not your
Period.
average guy just said negative. Period. The end of story. No more discussion. All right. So we've covered.
Period.
That's a wrap.
Lady
Come
Nathaniel.
on. Like, why are we still like? My thing is to anyone out there still even stuck with this question, right?
Right.
If that's then you wasn't ready for that person to be an ex.
Ooh. Ouch.
See, you knew Ty was gonna go somewhere. I agree with that statement.
I had to. I try not. I try not to go down my bad. You know how I try not to, but I gotta go. If you're still contemplating on buying your ex a gift, then you wasn't ready for that person to be an ex. So
Ooh.
so what? So you jumped the gun and ending your relationship is what you did. You jumped the gun.
Mm, mm. So true. So true.
Hmm.
Okay. So no gift, no dinner.
Come
I'm
in,
just
say hi, say bye, go on.
I'm just running down the list trying to make sure we got everything covered. I'm just
Hey.
okay. Okay, so not your average guy says I can't even remember most of my exes' names. Wow. How many exes do you have? Not your average guy.
Me and you in the same boat, but I'm just
We're
bound.
not
I
talking
would
about the
hate to be one of y'all's
third
exes
grade.
and them realizing they didn't leave a lasting impression. So
Shit, it's hard over here.
Oh, so hard.
I
Hard.
can imagine.
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay, okay. So no gift,
No gifts. No
no
gifts.
family invite, no dinner.
You can
No.
get a plate to go, Ty said.
Yes,
Okay.
you can get
Yeah,
a plate to go
it's to go.
if you got kid. If we got kids together, you can come drop the kids off. You can get a plate. You can go though. That you can do.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah,
So what
and and,
about
and you be lucky if you get luna foil over top of the plate.
oh,
Ty said, when it's over, it is over.
It's over. What are we doing here?
right, right. So not the congratulations, not your average guy. He's been married 22
Okay,
years. Why he can't
it's
remember
been a while, so that's why you don't
that one's
remember.
okay. That one's okay. All right, so vacations, holiday vacations.
Mm-hmm.
The children are going, the mother's
Oh, you
going,
tripping now? No.
going. I can't even get my question out. Is it okay for family vacations if you're with someone and your ex is with someone and you all agree to go on a family holiday vacation, say staying in a cabin or in a resort or a cruise? Is that okay?
So you saying we got kids together.
Hmm.
I'm with somebody, you're
Hmm.
with somebody.
Hmm.
We all go on vacation together. It that's nah.
I just can't imagine even wanting to do that.
That's I
But
feel like it's confusing for the kids.
Yes, yes, that part. You need to establish boundaries.
Yes, that's weird.
to
Clear.
each his own. In my mind, it just wouldn't be for dad.
Mm,
Let's just
it
say
won't, you won't forget it.
I have a question though. I have a
Uh,
proposal. All right, so it's Christmas. You have very very young kids who still believe in Santa Claus. All right,
mhm,
and your children's parent is currently with someone, but they don't have any kids, right? Or their kids are grown, they don't have any kids.
mhm.
Are the the parent that's living away from the kids, do they come over and spend the night for Christmas, like to be there to open up the gifts for the kid with the kids?
I'm going to say no. as again that thing with establishing boundaries and making sure there is no confusion
Mhm.
about what's happening, because you will confuse your children and that messes with their life.
Okay, all right. So if I say, okay, we're together, I got kids over here, and I say, look, my kids really love Christmas. Look, me and you good. Like I don't want her, she don't want me, but I really want to be there to make sure. I want to be there when my kids open their gifts. Like it's
Be here at
important.
4 a.m. You drive back over here at 4 a.m. to watch them open the presents. Once they done, bye.
Bring your ass home.
Or you buy your own presents and take the kids to your house and let them open the presents.
So they have 2 Christmas.
There you go. Kids love that.
Okay. Let me tell you, my life has been. Let me tell you what I'm when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I was. It wasn't until I got older and I realized I'm like. I said, damn, Pop. I said, you really, Pop, you was a whole piece of shit, Pop. Because now that I think about what was going on as a kid, like I remember us being kids and waking up and you were there opening gifts, but you had a whole woman at home.
Oh.
You had a whole woman at home who had a teenage son at the time, and you would come like Christmas Eve and be there Christmas morning, opening up and there for us to open gifts, and then then we'll be there and then go back home.
Ooh.
And this happened year after year after year.
How
And
long was he there?
When
Mhm.
after we opened gifts,
Yeah.
he was there probably till about, I would say, till about the end of the first football game, so maybe till about 2. So he wouldn't get back home till about 3 o'clock. But Christmas morning is
your
over.
dad still married to that woman?
No, he's not. He's not
Right.
married no longer.
Right. That's all. No said. That's all. That's
Yeah,
all
that's
you
all
got.
right. But I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, and now I used to always wonder, like, when we went over there as kids, why she was so mean. And now I
He was
understand. Like,
mean to you.
she was mean. She was so mean.
You
It was like us. She was like the wicked step, like that stepmom was just like
Mm.
the worst.
okay, but
Mhm.
you understand why she's mean.
Yeah, she took it out on us. She took it out on us.
Yeah, you as a kid, you didn't understand that then, but you're a grown man now. You kind of understand.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
better
would have
get
been pissed
yourself
too.
in check with my children, though.
Yeah,
They don't have nothing to do with it.
yeah. And that's what he said. My kids ain't got nothing to do with it.
Well, stop doing what you doing.
Now that I'm older, now that I understand why she was so mean. It's not justified, but I get it why she was so mean though.
Uh-huh.
Because
Okay.
I'd have been hot too. How do you justify that? I looked, I'm like, Pop, like, how did you get away with that for so many years?
So what? So Ty, are you saying that when your daddy came over to bring gifts on Christmas, Was he doing other things?
Mm.
Probably, probably. Listen,
Did they sleep in the same room?
I don't know, but I ain't willing to say they didn't. I'm just, I'm just saying.
Look,
Papa was a
children.
listen. My pop was a Rolling Stone. Like he was a humdinger. He was
Did the fact that your father was a Rolling Stone affect how you dated?
absolutely,
Mm. You
absolutely,
knew. You knew. You
absolutely.
knew what was going on. You
Because
knew.
look, how like this. All right. At one point in time, me and my pop, we would go out and we would literally say we were brothers. We was not father and son. We were brothers. Like if my pop stood right next to me right now and he had the same exact hat on and the same exact shirt and chain, you may not be able to tell us apart.
Mm.
And that's right now to the day.
Hmm. Was your father a young father? When you,
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think when I was when I was born, he might have been 18. Yeah, like 18. He was
Yes,
18
so
when I was
yes.
born. Yeah, so yeah, he was young.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. And
So
that's the crazy part. And when I come up, I didn't know 18 was like a young. I didn't know that.
you thought that was old
I
till you got past 18. Okay.
because look, my dad, my mom was 19, 18 turning 19. My dad was 18, right? When I had my first daughter, I was 18 turning 19.
Mm.
I was
So
27.
27?
Mm-hmm.
wow.
Yeah.
I
I
was
had figured I graduated high school in June. I had a, I had my kid on the way in December.
yeah, that look, me and you in the same realm with that one. I graduated, walked in June and had my baby in November. So yeah,
Yep,
we was right there. It was right there.
right there.
All right. So next question. Okay, so let's go over what we have. Can't have no dinner. Can't have no holiday dinner. Can't come to the family function. Doesn't get a gift by the parent of the ex. No gift. Did I miss
No.
something?
Um,
No trips. I said
no
no trips.
trips. Hell no, no trips. No, there's no trips. Like, here's my thing. If you're an ex and it's holiday time, right? If that person is still a focal point of your mind,
Mm-hmm.
then you need to reevaluate if that person should be an ex.
Right.
Well,
Because
what if they're an ex because and it wasn't their choice, you know?
You
like
mean
their
you have
ex
they wanted to stay?
Mm-hmm.
and you
Doesn't
realize you
matter.
might have
It's
messed up.
over.
And you might have messed up, right?
And to be honest with you, like my ex, and when I say ex, I mean my daughter's father. My family loves him, and I've actually he's actually, been invited around a few times, and I have actually felt, a type of way, so
But you broke up with him,
yes.
and but the family loved him.
Hmm.
And they keep inviting them around.
They don't, not anymore, but for a little while, and I'm like,
That happened to me. That happened to
Mm.
me. I was pissed at my family. I was hot. I didn't come back. I didn't come around my family for like 2 years after that.
Oh
yeah, and
wow.
I stayed
it
away
was
for
my
two
it was
years.
my dad, and I had my sister and I had a sister that they really loved him, and I was just like, what about me?
Yeah, that's how I felt. I felt so. This exact same thing happened to me.
I mean, he don't even look out for me and us the way that he should. And as far as I was concerned, I'm like, I don't want to hit him in his head, not invite him over for Sunday dinner.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
What are we doing?
yeah. It happened to me. I didn't like the feeling, and I felt like first I felt like it was kept a secret, and it was, oh, what time are you coming for Thanksgiving dinner? Like, what time are you coming? Why? Doesn't matter. Like, I'll be there when I get there. Like, I'm coming. Then, in order to avoid the drama and the commotion, well, such and such is coming. Um, with this person. Now, here's the kink in the story, right? Here's the kink in the story. I'm
Sorry.
gonna keep it all we. I'm gonna keep it all we real. So, the female, she started talking to my stepfather's nephew.
Oh damn!
So
No.
they
No.
them two, right? So they started talking. Everybody kept that away. Now me and her,
Oh, your family knew they were talking,
my family knew
and they
Mm.
knew that she was dating you prior.
prior, and
Oh
y'all
my,
let that go down.
yeah.
But
Oh, wow.
The whole time in between time, she is calling my phone periodically, like calling me, trying to see me, trying to meet up. I have no idea she's talking to him. She's never told me. So
Wow.
here it is, Thanksgiving time, and now the family's got to come together, and they going to invite her and main man.
Mm-hmm.
So they trying to find out when I'm coming, if I'm coming.
So you don't roll up on that.
So I don't roll up on that.
Okay.
So all of that blows up and shit hits the fan, right?
I
I'm like,
believe
okay,
you.
cool. I'm like, all right, cool. So of course, me being I was being petty at the time when that happened, right?
I know you
I'm at the house.
get
I've been petty. I ain't gonna lie, I've been petty. I'm like, why they here? I'm like, why she here? I never. So first thing I said, I'm like, why she here? So then I see her go sit next to. I said, am I missing something? So my folks like, just come in the kitchen. I'm like, no, am I missing something? So she's sitting next to him. Now, she would never looks me in my face at this point. Like she is head down in the plate, never looks up. Never looks up. I'm like, wait. I'm laughing out loud now, being extremely petty, like extremely petty. I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all too? Wow. I'm like, that's crazy. I'm like, hey, but
Ty
look,
ruined the family dinner.
listen,
right.
that's
That's
crazy.
it.
This is what I say. This is what I say, being
It.
petty. This is what I say, being petty. I'm like, my bad, I ain't call you back the other day, though. My bad.
Oh, Ty,
I
you're so
cannot. I cannot. I cannot.
whole different appreciation. Whole different appreciation.
I said, my bad, I ain't call you back the other day. I did get the call. My bad. I got busy. My bad.
Mm.
He immediately looks at her like,
Yeah. She's settling, punk.
I said, on that note, y'all, I'm going to holler at y'all. I'm out. And I left. And I ain't come back to another family event for like 2 years after that.
Wow. Wow. All right. Next.
What was wrong? No, Ty.
Look. Next question.
They was
I said
out
they
of
was
pocket.
wrong.
They was out of
So
pocket.
The betrayal.
I'm gonna ask this of. Look, I'm gonna ask this of my chatters as well as of my co-host in the chat. Okay, so the question is: do you call your ex and wish them a happy whatever, or do you not call? Is calling appropriate to just wish them happy birthday, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving? Is that appropriate to give a call? And I'll say yes, you have kids together. In the chat, if it's appropriate, put 1. If it's not, put a 2, please. Ty, is it appropriate?
If I'm in a relationship, no, it's not appropriate. If I'm not in a relationship, there's only 1 or 2 reasons why I'm doing that. The one reason is I really wish we were still together. The second reason would be I think if I really wanted to, I think I still got a room or space in their heart. So that's why I do it, just to stay relevant.
So that's what them, off the wall calls out of the blue. Oh, happy birthday! Know.
I'm gonna give you. That's the game. I'm gonna give you some game. I'm gonna give you some game from a man's aspect. If you get the random happy birthday or happy holidays or you random posts on your pic like, oh, you look really nice. That's the. I think I'm still in your head or I'm still in your heart, and I'm trying to keep my space, whatever, however little it is. I'm trying to keep it relevant. That's what that's about. I talk to him more now than when we were married.
So
that's why though.
That's the I'm still gonna keep me relevant in your head and your heart. I don't want you, but I'm gonna make sure I touch in to make sure you still got some googly feelings for me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That's what that's about.
looking dead brand away.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Don't want to
If there are
answer.
no hard feelings, sure.
If there are no hard feelings, you go ahead and keep putting in them fillers. Now, why would you do that?
Again, it is mixed signals, is what it is. Like either
Right.
it's to keep a person off balance at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's ultimately what it's about when it boils down to the end of it. Because if you really wanted to be with that person and you still had those sentiments for that person, then everything
Mm-hmm.
that you do, it wouldn't be just these major holidays or those major times. It would be
Right.
to get that person back all the time. Like you always would be trying to work towards that. So if you're doing it just on special holidays or special days, for me, that's just you trying to keep that person, trying to keep yourself relevant to that person. It's playing mind games, is what it is.
Mm. All right, Deb. Now you back. What say you?
Hold on. Sorry, I had to unmute. Um, I don't know. I mean, I don't text, so I don't know if it necessarily. I don't know. I mean, I don't know the thought process of a man. I know if I send a happy birthday, I don't really want anything. I'm just acknowledging, your birthday, and it's not really necessarily an invitation or an open door for me. But so I don't know.
Okay, Deb. So you would send a happy birthday to an ex?
I have and want nothing, just acknowledging happy
Now,
birthday.
now, Ty done ran it down. Now he said that's game. That's keeping the door open.
Let's
So
keep it
ain't that a
all
part of the
open.
mixed
Oh,
signal?
baby, no, honey, I'm not okay. Now you have to. Now Ty is a man, and I
But
am
women
a
don't send
woman.
mixed signals and
No,
keep
no, no,
doors
no, no. Y'all men think different than women do sometimes. Oh yes, oh yes, that is a fact.
I'm gonna say it, y'all are the kings at mixed signal. I
open. Oh,
mean,
wow. Not the
kings
kid.
and queens of mixed signal. I mean, don't nobody do it better than a woman.
If I say happy birthday and I say nothing else, I what else do I want?
What you said happy birthday. That is emotional. That is
Hey, you.
you said happy. You could have said happy day,
Happy.
happy life, happy song, happy
Nothing at
picture.
all. You could have said nothing at
Right.
all.
You didn't have to say
But
happy.
just because I did don't mean I want something or want to be with you or I'm trying to, take
Mixed
the chance
signal.
or anything like that.
Then why
Me.
say anything at all?
Because it's your damn birthday and I'm being nice. Hey, happy birthday. I don't want nothing.
That's mixed signals.
See,
That's mixed signals. That's
child.
mixed signals.
Yeah, and so is a smile to most men.
Ooh.
Some men you can't if you smile at some men, they think, oh, she wants me. That's an invitation. Or if you're friendly, that's an open invitation. It's not.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm,
Sometimes we just think differently.
okay. I think women don't. You got your power as a woman is so. It's beyond your. I can't explain it. If you say happy birthday, if you say happy birthday, you completely stroked his ego. You completely blew his mind because what? She still cares that I have a happy birthday?
Mm, mm. Cause ain't that the same like saying good morning every morning? Good
Yes.
morning.
It is not like good morning every morning. You haven't heard from me in 7 months. I'm just telling you, happy birthday.
You thought about me.
Great. That
You
means
thought
you
about
put on
me.
Okay,
your
now
mind.
now
You
I
remember.
know. Now I know the thought process. I'm just gonna be like,
That you thought about me to say happy birthday.
I'm a thoughtful human
And we
being.
ain't talked to each other in 7 months.
You ain't the only
I'm on her
person I
mind.
call and saying tell happy birthday. You are not special.
We ain't talking 7 months. I gotta have a spot somewhere in the head, somewhere in that heart. I got a spot
Okay.
because
Okay.
we have no relevant conversation.
That's that mix. That's the mixed signals. That's the mixed signals we talking about.
You see what I'm saying? Like if we I can see if we was talking
No.
every day,
I mean, I see what you're saying, but okay.
even if we talk once a week, I'm still kind of relevant. So my birthday comes up, a happy birthday. Okay, yeah, cool. I'm relevant. Like we talk once a week, maybe once a month, whatever. But we do talk from time to time. But if we ain't talking 7 months and you come and wish me a happy birthday, oh, okay. You're thinking about a player,
Okay.
huh?
No, real
Right.
talk.
He thinking.
I was married once. I was married once. I'm divorced.
Mhm.
I occasionally have a conversation with my ex-husband. He
Mm-hmm.
might call me on my birthday, blah, blah saying. However, I promise you, he has no chance in hell of ever rekindling our love on any level. We have somehow found a way to be cordial and still have a friendship, if you would even call it that.
But has he
I
ever hit
want
him?
nothing.
Has he ever hit him?
Of course, he fucked up.
Okay.
But what
Hold
I'm
on,
saying is,
seven. Thank you for
but
joining
what
us.
I'm saying is, hold on, Ty. But what I'm saying is that if I text him happy birthday, it means nothing.
To you, it means nothing. To him, it means the world. What you got, Ty? Start
What
raising your
I'm trying to say though, Ty, is from a woman's perspective, just because we might say hello, it don't always necessarily mean that we want
Let me ask
something.
you a question. If you right now told him to come on, would he come?
Yes.
Say less. And you know this, and you know it, and you know it, and
You're
you
making
know
us look
this,
bad. You're making us look bad.
and
No,
you
I'm
know
not.
it, and you know how you know it. You know how you know it
But my
because you said
intentions,
happy birthday
I
and
do
you
not
got the
care what you're
reaction.
saying, Ty. My intentions are not that.
But are you leading him on because you
Hell
know
to
him?
no. No, Aretha.
That's your sister.
I can't.
He is coming. That nigga is swinging. He coming, and you know it, and you know it.
Oh shoot. Okay.
I
So
ain't talking to nobody no more. Okay.
she don't want to admit it. She don't want to admit it. She
You
leading the
don't want
police
to admit it. You know it's the truth.
Oh,
You
She don't
want
want
the
to
truth.
admit it. She's
You
leaving the
can't
police.
handle the
that
truth.
tickled me to death. Okay, I can't.
Oh, okay.
So this is what I'm saying.
I ain't got nothing else to say to nobody then.
Y'all play the games. Y'all play the games and don't even recognize y'all playing the games. Y'all play the games. Y'all the best at it. Y'all do it in y'all sleep.
I
You
don't know
know
about
right now. You call that man coming. He is coming. Ding-a-ling swinging.
Thank you for the acknowledgement. We are good. Thank you.
You're great. You're great. That's why every now and again when we get a win, we brag and boast about it.
Okay. So what was the consensus? Do we call or we don't call?
I think
I ain't calling no more.
You call if you want to play a game. If you want to keep a leash,
Okay.
however small or
don't
however
call.
big, you call. If you want to keep a leash, however big or however small, you call. That's the game. That's the game.
Right.
If you don't
Right.
care about this person, you're not calling.
All right. So we not calling. That's the game. We not
Um,
calling. You don't call your ex. Let's go over where we at now. Let's see. First, they don't get no food. They don't get invited to dinner. They don't get invited to family dinner. They don't get a phone call. There is no family trips. What else?
Okay, all right. Question:
Uh-huh.
Are you and the ex friends? Can you be friends with the ex?
I believe you can be
yes,
friendly. Yes.
I'm friends with all of mine.
It just depends on
Well,
what
I'm
type.
friendly.
Okay,
Right.
all
What
right.
type
Let me
of
say
friend?
that.
Okay, all right.
No,
'Cause
we're not
I was get-
shopping, talking every day. No shit like that.
All right. You're not
Yeah.
spending
If I
time,
see you, I won't try
quality
to run you
time.
over in my car. You know what
right.
I mean? We cool.
Okay. Okay. So not your average guy, he says if they're in a relationship, if they're in a relationship, not calling.
I agree.
Long
And
distance friends. You know
if they're
what?
not
And most of the
in a
time, it's not a phone
relationship,
call anyway. It's just a text.
I would agree. So I would slightly agree with not your average guy saying long distance friends. I if it listen, I know some of you, one of you, if not both of you, gonna jump down my throat for this one. But if we are exes, I can't. We're not friends. We're not friends.
I'm
I'm
not
not
jumping
gonna-
down your throat with that one. This is true.
We're not
This
friends.
is true.
We
Because your
because
friends you hang out with, you do things with,
right,
you talk to on a regular basis. That's a friend.
yes,
Now, if we're an associate, I'll see you when I need to see you.
yes,
It's a high and by situation.
and that's a
Yeah,
So
long distance
I agree
friend.
with you on
I agree. We're friendly. We're not friends.
Yeah. And
that.
so
Right.
I don't feel like you can be friends with your ex because if you could be friends with your ex, why is this person an ex?
Exactly.
Like
So,
most of us say we want our partner to be our best friend, our friend.
Right.
So
right.
If we're
if
friends, why
that
aren't we
didn't
together?
work or if that wasn't the case, then how can it now all of a sudden be this friend when he had every opportunity to be a friend and every
Right.
reason to be
We
a
were
friend,
together.
didn't
Right.
do it. It didn't, you know what I mean?
Right. So, next question. I think I know the answer that you're going to give, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Are there cuddle benefits on holidays? You both single. Are there cuddle benefits on holidays? You're both single.
I'm so guilty of this
I know you are. I know you are.
so guilty. You're so guilty.
Your sister said. Your sister said. Your sister says no. She says hell no. But I'm gonna say she said no. But yeah. Look at her face.
Hey, stroke the cord, huh?
Hey, I've grown. Yes, I've evolved. I've evolved. But I'm
Why
just
not?
saying.
Come on,
I'm
not
just
your average
saying.
guy.
Have I ever went back someplace during the holidays or something? Yes.
It was familiar. It's okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
It
that's
happened to
friends
the
with
best of us.
benefits. I mean, I thought we were setting boundaries. And
I've never been good at that except for the last maybe 3
2
years. Okay. Oh, I didn't even know I had an issue until maybe 3 years ago with setting
3 minutes
boundaries, so on
ago.
and so forth. Yeah. So, like, this is
Okay, not your average guy says if you're single, both need a cuddle buddy. Why not?
exactly.
Because somebody's getting led on. Exactly. You're opening up a can of whip. I was gonna say something else.
You're right.
Things
You're
you're
right.
not ready for. That's Pandora's box. Leave it closed.
You
You
are
don't
right.
open Pandora's box.
You are correct.
Okay, so no cuddle
And
buddies
you're
on
not
the holidays.
The games we play.
exactly.
The
And
thing,
I played like
Pro.
yeah.
man, the tangle webs we weave. I'll tell you, it is a dangerous game out here in these streets.
All right, so where we at? I think we on 5. So no cuddle buddy. Don't get to come to dinner. Don't get to come to family function. No
No
family
vacation.
vacation. No calls.
No calls.
No calls.
What about a text?
A text is very impersonal. So happy holidays.
Oh, well, that's what I did. I wasn't calling. I was texting.
I feel like
Said,
that's still.
happy birthday.
I didn't call and serenade them.
You
But happy
said,
birthday is very personal. Even
right.
if you text it, it's still personal because
Right.
it's your
Happy
day.
holidays. It's
That's
everybody's
everybody's
holiday.
holiday.
I sent a whole group text.
Yeah,
Oops, I
it's
forgot you was in it.
everybody's experiencing this holiday right now. It's Thanksgiving
Right.
for everybody. It's Christmas for everybody. But your
Right.
birthday is your day.
Right.
I
Well,
get
what
it,
about
Ty.
Mother's Day and Father's Day? Is that appropriate?
That's a good one. Hell no.
Oh, look at
You
this.
better.
Look at this. Come on, not your average guy. Come on now.
You can back to being exes. You can be back to being
Exactly.
exes.
And it don't hurt. I just need to get through this time.
See, you know what? That's some lonely shit. It's what's going on. She didn't
She
show
is
it to
showing.
me. She
She
just
just
said happy
said happy
birthday.
birthday. How you know?
But,
Okay, exactly.
hey, Kimmy
Hold on.
D, it didn't matter. It only what you don't know what
I
emoji
just
she
said
sent.
happy birthday. I didn't say,
You
I'm
don't know
coming over
what
in a
emoji
licorice
she
song.
sent. She might have
Right.
sent an emoji.
Right. Right.
Wasn't
Might
no,
have been
wasn't
a
no,
whole
wasn't no
emoji.
emojis.
It
Oh
wasn't
wait,
no
she said
emojis.
she told me.
She told me.
Child.
It's still personal, and you know and when he read it, I bet you know he smiled.
Right. All right. So
So
now your average
I
guy
get
says
that.
if the ex is the other parent, what would be wrong with wishing them a happy Mother's Day and Father's Day? So I don't think we
Nothing.
touched on that one.
Nothing.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Because if they're a good father or a good mother, why not?
Oh, I
If
deserve mine.
y'all co-parenting, no, you know what? I'm gonna still say that. I'm gonna still say no. Y'all almost
Why?
had me, but I'm gonna still
Why?
say no.
Ty, are you
Why-
jealous?
No, am I a jealous person?
Yes. Tell the truth.
I have jealous tendencies.
Mhm.
No. But listen, I have a very rational reason why, though.
Mhm.
Some
Yes.
will believe that I'm jealous, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Right? I think we all have jealous tendencies. We all do, right? Because we all want ours, and what's
Now
ours
don't
we want.
explain yours.
Right?
Yeah.
We stick a fork in what's ours. That's what we just
Uh-huh.
it's human nature. However, when it comes to Mother's Day and Father's Day, that's not my mother, or that's not your father. So if I encourage the kids, that's your mother, that's your father. You should call. Hey, I'm gonna call this number. Call your mom. Call your dad.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day. Now on Mother's Day, Father's Day, I need to call my mother or someone that was a mother to me. My father, someone that was a father to me. I'm
Okay,
not.
but you don't
That's
call
not
your
my mother.
sisters and your brothers that have children say, "Hey, happy Father's Day, happy Mother's Day." No.
Cool. I mean, we do that because we're
No, I
family.
disagree.
We do that because we're family. We do that because we're family, right? But if I'm going to, okay, do you call every mother in your phone on Mother's Day and say Happy Mother's Day?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Mhm.
Every person that's a father
Every
in your phone.
good father, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You tripping, Ty.
Nah. I mean, listen. I'm going to listen. Nah, I'm going to say this. Honestly, because look,
Oh,
I don't see if you do it. If you do it, cool. I ain't gonna knock you. I ain't gonna knock you. If you do it, that's fine, right? If you and your child's mother or father is not together, right?
mhm.
And you guys are cordial enough, right? For you to do that, then by all means, that's cool, right? But you are even if you're co-parenting very well. Say you guys are co-parenting very, very well, right? I wouldn't expect her to call me and wish me happy Father's Day. I wouldn't expect her to do that. What I will expect is if she have my kids for her to make sure my kids call or to wish me happy Father's Day.
Well, I don't disagree with that either, but I don't think it would hurt if she gave you your props as well.
Right, right.
Cool. I mean, I
Unless
can.
777 says it depends on the individual. People can misinterpret a greeting for something else, like trying to possibly get together or something.
Oh, brown
Exactly.
eyes. Yeah, you just missed it, girl. Don't call nobody and tell them happy birthday.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do
Don't do
that.
that.
Right.
Don't do
Don't do
that.
that. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do
You
that.
want them back, child.
Yeah. But yeah,
But
that's just how I see it. Like I would call, have my kids call and say, hey, wish happy Mother's Day, wish happy, wish, do all of that. That's fine. That's cool. That's no problem. I don't expect, I don't expect her, even if we're co-parenting well, even if we're great, I don't expect her to call me personally and wish me happy Father's Day. I just don't expect that.
What if
I'm
it's,
not
I
her
mean, it
father.
may not be an expectation, but what if it happens? It's
If it
okay.
happened, cool. If it happened, cool. If it happened, cool. I'm not going to take it like, she still want me. Like I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to take it like that. You know what I mean?
mhm,
Um, I would take it as she's giving me credit. She's giving me my flowers while I can smell them.
I'm still
If she
alive.
if she texts you happy birthday,
She still want me.
You keep sliding that in there. He tell you the same thing.
She still want me.
All right. So, next question. Next question. It's the holiday. You're single. Um, your children are elsewhere with the family. You're single. Your ex contacts you and says, "Hey, let's go out for a holiday meal."
We know what that's hitting for. This is not about the meal. This is all about the dessert. We know what this is hitting for.
guilty here as well.
we know what this. We know how this story ends.
Yeah, you were turning into peanut butter.
Dab.
I have
This is what
lived.
happens when peanut butter's on the show. Dab gets bailed out. Now,
Oh God.
No, Lay, y'all better roll back. I've never said that I have not lived. I have, I have learned the error of my ways. You understand? So no, I've lived. I have
Okay.
lived. Lord help me.
And
I have lived.
you enjoy dragging poor little man along, huh?
Me?
Just in his little hopes of
Deb
you're
enjoys playing with men heads, listen. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know this. Deb gets a kick out of moving chess pieces. She loves it. You can tell.
is that a trait for all women or just that?
Most women.
Mm.
Most women. Most women. Most women enjoy the ability to know that they have control over pieces.
I
Most
don't play
women
like
enjoy
that
that.
no more. Now, would I agree that I could be a little manipulative?
Most women are.
Yes.
Most women are.
But I practice it's all light over here now. Twilight over here.
Most women are manipulative.
I don't
That
play
is
like that no
what
more.
it is.
I really don't.
But wait, now, Ty, there are some manipulative men. They
Absolutely.
borderline narcissists with it. So
But
let's not
see,
put you in
men.
one bucket.
Okay, that's my problem. Most men that are manipulative, most of the time, are called narcissists. But women are not
Women are
quick to be.
narcissists too.
We're not quick to call women
Some women
narcissists,
are.
even though they are.
Right. Yeah.
But we're not
Everyone
quick.
has narcissistic traits. Now let's be
Yeah.
clear. Everyone has narcissistic traits. It's just a
Correct.
matter of how far you let them go.
Absolutely. But
Right.
most women being manipulative is just it's like an unspoken thing. Like we just don't speak. If a man being manipulative, he's called on that shit. Like, you know, he's a misogynist, he's a womanizer, he's this, he's this, that, and the third.
Women use sex to manipulate situations and make things happen all the time.
That's what I'm saying. But we don't call it manipulation. Like,
Right.
majority of us
No,
don't
we
call
don't,
it
but that's what it is.
exactly. And that's what I say. Like, women manipulate all the time.
Right. This is true. Now they don't even have to use to actually do the act of having sex. It is the thought of you finna get some. Yeah. I can get in here.
Take me and my friends to dinner.
Listen, if Dad texts him on Christmas Eve, listen. If Dad texts that man on his birthday, like, hey, happy birthday, baby. On his own birthday, he paying for dinner. He paying for dessert. He's paying for everything. She gonna be like, watch this, y'all. Y'all want something to eat? Come on. Happy birthday, baby. He's paying for everything. Drinks, everything.
Yeah, why he got you pegged like that? Why he got you pegged like that? Come on out there.
Then he gonna be like,
I can't.
so what's that? She gonna like, look, I rode with my girlfriends here. Let me just make sure they get back.
Look, not your average guy says, I still get along with her and we're both single, we're having dinner. And then Kimmy says, hit it and quit it.
Facts. Not your average guy, cut it out. You know that dinner is about the dessert. It's not about the entree.
Wait a minute. Not your average guy. Are you single or have you been married for 22 years?
He's married.
Married for 22 years.
Okay.
But he's still married. He got his 4 children by the same woman.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He talking about his heyday back in his player days where he used to be. He wasn't your average guy.
These are wrong. So wrong. All right. So go through our list. Where are we at now? They have no food. They cannot get no food.
Can't come over.
Can't come over for holiday with family.
You can't have my family. You can't. We ain't going on vacation.
I'm not
calling you. Dad, happy birthday.
No call. No cuddle buddies.
No cuddle buddies. Cut it out.
And are we going to dinner? We're not going to dinner.
Deb going to dinner.
I'm hungry.
You call me. Listen, you call me. We can DoorDash anything you want, but you're going to be in this crib. We ain't even. Listen, we're going to be right where we ending. Matter of fact, I'm going to cook for you. I'm going to cook. You thought you was getting away? You thought.
Oh, I'm going to get. Trust me.
That's your average guy says every single person needs to eat.
Right. Eat what though is the question.
Oh,
I was about to say something, but I am not going to. Okay.
All right. So we've gone over basically everything. Do y'all have anything that you think is appropriate or inappropriate for holiday?
Do you agree or disagree with these thoughts that we've discussed in this topic tonight?
I totally agree. I believe in not pushing boundaries and being clear with your intentions. So, yeah, I'm just saying, that's just me. Those are my thoughts. That's just what I think, you know. But again, I've been married 26 years, so you take that for what you will. But I know even if me and my husband broke up, it had to be something terrible. So I don't, I say this all the time. If it's in the trash can, leave it in the trash can. Stop digging in your trash can. You're not going to find any gold. It's still the same thing you threw away. Those are just my thoughts.
I agree. I agree with
So,
you, and I'm just
don't
so
find a
happy
diamond just because you think you
to
picked it
know
back.
better now. But I'm just saying, y'all triggered some memories and thoughts I have lived. Yes, I
Somebody's
Mm.
trash is another man's treasure.
have.
Yeah, but she keep picking it back up, just trying to make sure. Is it still?
That's it. I am not who I was yesterday. I'm a new person.
Yeah,
Let's
better
try it
let
out
it
again.
go. Let it go.
Right, let it go, because you be holding on to something so tight. You trying to hold on to what's in the trash, you missing out on the things that walking right past you.
I
Walk right
agree.
past
So,
it. You know what I
right,
mean?
There are
And
because
a
you
whole
over
lot
there
of
digging
things
in
at
the
this point in my
trash.
life that I no longer entertain. So
it's just about being. All. It's about being sincere. You know what I mean? Just being
Mm,
sincere about what it is you really, really want. Like if you just be real about it. Like if you really want this person, if you sincerely okay, I had a coaching call 2 days ago. 'Cause I
mm,
do the life coach. I do life coaching, right? And I told my client, I told him, I said, listen, at the center of sincerity is self-reflection.
mm.
It's very, very important that you have to understand. In order to be sincere about anything, you have to self-reflect. You cannot be sincere if you don't self-reflect.
I agree.
I totally agree.
So we gotta we when we dealing with exes and we dealing with these type of conversations about holidays, about birthdays and things of that nature. On a more serious note, when these feelings come up about an ex, right? You have to be really sincere about how do you really sincerely feel about that person.
Right.
And just because you guys had a bad season and y'all decided to end the relationship doesn't mean that that should have been the end, right? So sometimes you have to self-reflect in order to give it a real sincere opinion. Hey, you know what? Sincerely, we probably ended it too early.
Yeah, but if it's over, and you need to leave it where it is, like Aretha said, because in reality, you're just dealing with a temporary feeling because it may be the holiday season or whatever. But in reality, you're cheating yourself.
Okay,
Right.
so
You
my
know,
question is, what are you feeling when the holiday time come up, right? And you get this feeling like, man, I should call and
Loneliness.
I
is that
think
loneliness?
it's loneliness. They're familiar. You're
Right.
everybody's booed up and in them ugly
Right.
t-shirts together, and
Right.
loving and family, and
And
whatever
you're hearing
it is
all of the
you're doing.
Christmas songs, right? You're
And
hearing all of the holiday songs, and you're there by yourself.
and
It's pure loneliness. Loneliness feeds into mistakes. You're
So,
making a mistake.
all right. So before and anybody listening to this, before you make that call to the ex, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm lonely. I'm making it. I'm before I make this phone call, I am or this text. I am making this phone call and this text because I'm lonely.
Right.
right.
But you also have to look in that mirror and say, I am enough to be enough for somebody else.
That
This is
part,
not
And I'm gonna
going to
wait on mine.
right?
right.
And
I'm gonna
that's the
wait on
deeper
what's for me.
right there, Deb. And that's the deeper part. Why
Mhm.
are you lonely when you have the person in the mirror? At the
Mm,
very least.
I've said this before. I believe a lot of us settle because we seek happiness outside of ourselves when it's right here.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, so true. So true.
yeah. We
So
sacrifice our happiness for other people's happiness,
true.
you
Right.
know, and that's my
Let's
baby
not say
mama.
you sacrifice it, you give it away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it is
yeah.
yours. Happiness is within yourself. But instead of trying to please yourself and be content within yourself, you look for someone else to say, oh, I'm with someone else. Even if you're miserable with them, you're still with them. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you better might as well have somebody. Being with somebody is better than not being with anybody at all.
A lot of
Yeah,
people are living that way, and I think it's sad.
yeah. You know, and that's one of my biggest fears is being with someone
We
and
married, we got
I
these kids,
truly be
we got that
happy, like being with someone and I am truly happy with them, but they're not really happy. Like
Right.
they're happy because I'm happy, but they're not
Right.
happy. And that is a big
or
fear.
their happiness is dependent on being with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
what
Yeah.
a lot of people they're like, they're happy because of someone else. But that's not really
Yeah.
happiness. That's like circumstantial. Like
Right.
if that when that's over, I'm no longer
Right.
happy.
Like
If
when the
you cannot
person,
be happy alone, you cannot be happy with anyone else.
it scares me, and this might sound crazy. It scares me that a person can love me so much that they're willing to give up their happiness. That scares me.
Mm.
Oh, that's so many people though.
That scares me. It scares me. It scares me that a person could love me so much that they're willing to give up their happiness because for me, that's a false sense of security. Because for me, I'm really happy. And in turn,
They're the ones that'll cut
I
you and
think
slice
that,
it too.
yeah, and in turn, I think that you're really happy when you're
Mm.
not. When you're not. And,
But you
and,
know
uh-huh.
but you know what? When you say that, I think in terms of parenting, we give up our happiness pretty much immediately when that child comes because
Mhm.
it's happy to sleep all night.
Mhm.
It's happy just to go to the bathroom by yourself. You
Mhm.
know, you start that sacrifice mode. I'm sorry, not men. Women start the sacrifice mode, sacrificing their happiness for another individual being to make them happy, to make them satisfied. So that,
Yeah, men do it too.
oh yes, I'm so sorry. Yeah, me
Well, I
too.
mean, men do it too, but I always think it's
Look at her
important.
face. Yes,
But
Ty
it's
Berry,
important as a parent
right,
to. I mean, it's a selfless job. It's a thankless job, you know.
right.
And
And it's easy to lose yourself in it. It's
Thank you,
too
not your
easy.
average guy. Can we show this?
what'd you say?
Ain't that the
Active
truth?
Oh,
fathers
Active fathers
sacrifice as
sacrifice
well.
as well.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
okay. Look, he
It,
rolling
you
his head
you
and
do
everything.
you do you do. Parenting is a hard job. I never
Right.
thought about dying as much as or praying for my life until I became a
Mhm.
mother because I didn't want anyone else to raise my child. Lord, just cover me,
Right,
please. I just want to be
right.
around for her. You
So
know,
if we look at parenting and parent love for their child, that same love that woman is inflicting on you, but it's a bad thing. Why?
Say that again.
yeah, child.
So be thinking of it in parenting terms that you can give up yourself, you can give up your happiness and sacrifice it for your child. But a woman sacrificing her happiness for you as a man or a mate is a bad thing. Why?
Because
It's not.
you can my children my children, it's my responsibility to raise my children, right? It's my
Love
responsibility
them,
to make
defend them, care
sure
for them because they
that
can.
I develop them enough to where one day they'll be able to self-sustain, right? But it is not your responsibility to make me happy.
Mm.
That's not your responsibility. My
But
Hmm.
responsibility is not to make you happy. My
Right.
responsibility is to be a reliable partner, help meet with you
And
so that we can build together. That's my
and I don't know if you
responsibility.
love me that way, but I need you to love you that way as well.
Right.
Because when I love hard and I give a whole lot of myself. I just
Right.
want reciprocity. I want it back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't just take from me,
But see that that's where we mess
give
up.
me. I mean,
That's where we mess up,
you
Deb.
give
That's
me
where we
some,
mess
I give
up.
you some. I
Why is that? Why is that where you mess up?
Because okay, with Deb said, cool, admirable, I respect it, understand it, totally appreciate it. However, what have I learned in my life is because I love you from A to Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I love.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Your capacity of love may be just from A to C, but mine's is from A to Z. But your
okay,
capacity, right? So when I give you when I give you, for instance, we could be together and I'll give you the shirt off my back, I'll give you the last dollar in my pocket, I'll brush your teeth, I'll whatever. I'll do whatever, right? For you. Because that's the way I love. That's how I love. But
okay.
you
But
love me
isn't that
your way.
sacrifice though? That is
Huh?
all sacrifice. What you're just saying is sacrifice.
But you want it, but when you give that, don't you expect something in return? It's not the same thing. You're not going to give me the same thing, but I'm going to give you back something else. It's just like they say, if a man gives a woman a house, she makes it a home. You see what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's not,
Right.
I'm not give it's not we're not giving each other the same thing. I'm not saying you have to match me, but what I'm saying is when I give to you, I expect something back from
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
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 So I mean, in a loving relationship, yes, that is the norm. You don't think about it as I'm sacrificing all of that I have and all of me for him just because it makes him happy and he does nothing for me in return.
You're
In
bad
any
though.
relationship, it is a reciprocity situation where if he loves you, he's giving you the shirt off his back. If you love him, you're giving him the shoes off your feet. You got one shoe, he got one shoe. We're gonna walk together, to make sure we stay afloat. That is the epitome of what a loved relationship is. It's sacrifice on both ends. So it's not saying that sacrificing and love don't go hand in hand because it does. But I believe that what Ty Bear is saying that is if your happiness only relies on that one person being happy, I'm gonna sacrifice everything that I have. He don't have to do anything for me. I just want him to be with me, and that's what makes me happy. But when he leave to go to work, I'm miserable.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's something wrong there.
There's something wrong there.
Right.
Deeply
There's something
rooted
wrong
and
there.
wrong
Yeah.
there.
There's
Right.
something
So
wrong. And
not your average guy says each partner is responsible for making it easy for the other person to be your friend and lover, which will in turn create happiness in the relationship.
yes.
Ooh, so true. So true.
Yes. Absolutely.
But if
Mm,
only one of you is giving, there's going
yeah.
to be an imbalance somewhere
Right.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Guy
Yeah.
says,
along the line.
he says love should be reciprocal.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, like sometimes sometimes the things that's being reciprocated are not equal.
Right.
They're not equal. And I think so many times you have relationships that could be really, really viable relationships and be
Why do you
really,
say
really
it's not
good.
equal though? What do you
Because
mean?
okay,
Is it based
let's
on what
I'm
you
gonna try
show
to
as value?
I'm gonna see if I can make this like something real layman's terms. Okay, all right. If I could give if this person makes $100,000 a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're able to, let's say your love language is gifts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're able to buy you Gucci bags and this bags and Birkin bags and this, right? And this other person, you guys are together, but they make 40,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
They make 30,000 a year. And guess what? They're able to buy you a card. They're able to buy you a single rose, things of that nature, right? They don't equal up. They don't equal up. But the love, the passion and the love that came from behind both of them are the same, right?
Right.
The sincerity that came with it is the same. But I notice a lot of times in relationships, people on the outside looking in that's giving them relationship advice, right? Or society says that what you buy this person a Gucci bag or a Coach bag, but they only can buy you a rose. They only can buy you a Hallmark card. That's not good enough.
Right.
They need to
You know,
shut up.
that's that story, where two men, one has $5, the other has 1,000. The man with $1,000 gives you $100. The man with $5 gives you five. Who is giving more?
The
The
man
man
with
with
$5.
$5.
Right, because he gave his all, whereas you only got a portion from the man with $1,000. So it's, like you said, you're not giving the same amount of love, not in dollar amount or in some type of reciprocity, measurable reciprocity.
You aren't financially, but really you are. If that person with the least is it's probably worth a whole lot more. I mean, to me, it's all about what you value.
Right.
I
If
know the
I'm giving you
situation
my
that I am. If I
time.
can do something for someone, but I know someone has less than I do, but they think of me anyway. To me, that means a whole lot more to me
Right.
than a person who could just throw anything at me. But
Right.
for me personally, I'm always seeking all the things that money can't buy. This world is
Right.
superficial. This world places too much value on things and just things that you cannot take with you when you leave this earth.
Right.
But
Right.
love
So
and some things, I just want all the things that are free.
right. Not your average guy says one thing I've learned over the years: never keep score. Now, I
Never.
don't think that we're keeping score. It's an
No,
when you're not being served in the same reciprocity piece.
right.
When you're cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids, having to pay the bills and work while, someone else is just existing, there's an unequilibrium here. And if you can't get your mate to come on the same page, we're working together as a team, because if you're a team and you both pulling at the same rope, that rope is going to move the way that you're pulling. But if you're both pulling separately, you're not moving forward, you're not moving backwards, you're in a standstill, where one is carrying more of the weight than the other, the weight of the relationship, the weight of the world, pretty much,
Hmm.
is the one that has to pull the most and keep that relationship going. So that's what we're talking about. It's not about keeping
No,
score,
yeah,
but it's about equal.
that
So
part.
I said in the chat that not your average guy says that if you feel shorted, you have to communicate that,
Mm,
and
yes.
that is so important.
Right.
Um,
I
I
agree.
tell that to my clients all the time. I tell
Mm-hmm.
that to my family members that I love all the time. And I tell it to myself all the time. You have to communicate. You have to
Right.
communicate the darkest thoughts you have, the lowest thoughts you have, those little insecurities that you have, because it is your insecurity and you have to own it that is yours. That's not that person's, right? It's not that person doing to you what you feel. That's your insecurity and you have to own that. And you have to say, hey, listen, when you do this, it makes me feel this way. I know it's not you, it's me,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
But maybe if you can help me become a better me, maybe understand that I get like this sometimes because when you do this, it triggers one of my insecurities. No, it's not you, but I just need you to understand why I get like this sometimes or why I feel this way about that. I'm not asking you to change. I'm just asking you to understand I'm just
Where
asking
I'm
you
coming from.
where I'm coming from. I'm just asking you. And listen, and I know it's me, and I'm trying to get better at it. I'm trying to work on it. So just be patient with me. Just be patient with me, and you got to be able to communicate that.
Yeah.
Because if you don't communicate that, it brings frustrations in a relationship that will ruin your relationship when it does not have to be ruined.
But you
Just
also have to
communicate.
understand that some people don't even realize that their reactions to certain scenarios are deeply rooted somewhere, and it's not until you know, then where when you don't know, you can't check that behavior.
Mm-hmm.
But when
Right.
you
lot
know,
of a lot of people do not realize they can't communicate what they don't know.
Right.
They know it feels something and it's like, well, I don't know what it is. I don't know how to put it into words. We are a society stunted on verbal communication. Everybody reads at a fourth grade level. That's what our everything is being written in a fourth grade level. So how are we supposed to understand feelings, emotions? These things are not taught.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we are not taught verbal communication. We're not taught these things. If you're not getting it at home, you're just not getting it. You're just going to walk through this world, you know, doing what you know how to do best,
Right.
blow up, period. So, you
yeah, we
know,
don't. I know you wanted to get some hours in, so I guess we're trying to do it. But I still want to talk about emotions on our next.
oh, definitely. That girl.
I'm going to talk
All
about.
right.
Emotions, man, that's such a. But the crazy
That's
part, this is the perfect segue into emotions because
right.
holiday times. What
Right.
other what other times of the year plays on emotions more than this time of the year?
Ooh, yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Okay,
I
so then,
struggled during the holidays. I lost my mom. I lost my sister.
right.
I've lost an aunt. It's going to be an interesting holiday for me this year because it's my first one without my aunt, who was a pivotal part of every family gathering that we ever had.
Mm,
And so my heart goes out to anybody who's missing someone, this holiday season. And yeah, I just think we should talk about it.
oh yeah, that group is massive. Thanks to COVID, this last couple of years have been very devastating for a lot of people, and a lot of people are going to finally be able to get together, and they're going to realize their table isn't as full as it normally used to be. And yeah, I
Man,
think you're going to have a lot of people that are grieving,
that's so sad.
celebrating and grieving at the same time. So yeah, we are going to talk about emotions. That is on our to-do list.
Social media is ruining communication skills.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Dr. Average Guy says social media has ruined the communication skills of the next generation. This is so true. We leave
Mm-hmm.
our life into characters and emojis. So that's me and
Yeah.
I do conversation, characters, and emojis. So,
Because we get and my it's funny because my same client that I was talking about earlier, he had a problem with his one of his boss. He sent the boss a text message. Totally meant it in one way, but the boss read it in another way. And
oh
I-
my
and
God.
and and I told him, I said, watch this. I read his message. I said, I'm gonna read your message, same exact words, but I'm gonna read it two different ways.
Hmm.
And I read it
Yeah,
in two different ways, and he was like, "Oh my god!" Like,
Hmm.
hmm
see the danger in
the
Text
tone.
is
texting.
subject to interpretation. You can't not. I think it's easier to have a conversation because you don't have to interpret the tone. If you leave
Right,
someone to interpret the tone of a text, you
That's
never
it.
know what
It's a
you're gonna
wrap.
get.
You never know what you. They could have just had a bad argument right before they read this text.
right.
They're in a negative mindset already. They're gonna read it negatively,
There,
even if
yeah,
you meant it positively, but you didn't give them the ability to hear your tone behind it, to hear
right,
your sincereness behind it. Like you, sometimes you can't text. Sometimes you gotta pick up the phone and just talk. You gotta just say what it is. You just gotta say it.
Hmm.
And if it's not to the point where you can just open your mouth and say it, then
right,
leave it alone until it's time. Right? Look,
right,
a snake, right? We always say cut the head off the snake early, right? Cut the head off the snake early, right? But a snake can only hurt you with its mouth. right?
Mm.
A snake can only hurt you with its mouth.
Right.
Sometimes you have to let the snake bite its own tail, because when a snake bites his tail, it can't hurt you. His mouth is full. His mouth is
Mm.
full.
Mm,
Okay, I get that analogy. I get that one.
yeah.
So it's not worth. Sometimes it's not. It's premature to cut the head off the snake.
Right.
No, but I think sometimes people text when they should be communicating, and
That part.
texting is sometimes cowardly.
Yes,
Right.
exactly, because texting is definite. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I meant by cutting the head off the snake. When you cut the head off the snake, that's a definite move. It's over. It's a wrap, right? There's
Yeah.
nothing else to talk about. A text message is a definite form of communication. Once that message is sent, there is no other conversation that is guaranteed to come back across.
Right.
But verbal communication, right? If I say something to you, even if you say, okay, well, let's agree to disagree, even if you say, okay, I can understand, or what about this way? There's still communication that comes after what I said.
Right.
But if I text,
There's
that's
Yeah,
it.
there's dialect. You're missing the dialect in the message. You're getting the message, but you're reading it in your voice and in your tone. When that dialect from that person is not being delivered within a text, an email, or anything digital. And I do agree with Not Your Average Guy. We are losing our communication skills, that the little bit that we have, um, to electronics. So listen, guys, this has been another one of those awesome shows. This has been our time for tonight. We didn't even take a break. This was a much needed conversation. Thank you guys for listening and chatting and interacting with us in the chat. If you lurked and enjoyed the show, please like and subscribe to the show. You can follow me on Facebook or Instagram at Love's Passion on Facebook, and on Instagram at Love's Passion Coach. I am Love's Passion. I have Ty Bear and Deb. Where can they find you guys to follow you?
Hey, you guys can find me on Instagram at 215 Unplugged. You guys can, I'm going to post some information on Love's Passions Facebook page about my capsule. Again, this time of year is about our family, it's about our loved ones, it's about enjoying what you have now, because the same table that you have today or these holidays may not be the same table next year, right?
Mm,
So embrace it all, secure it all. Remember, we are so quick to get a flash drive or a hard drive for our computer, our laptop. We so quick to back our phone up on the cloud. We back our laptop up on the cloud, but we never back our loved ones up. We never back up that information and knowledge that you go to seek from your big brother or your big sister, your little
right.
brother or little sister, from grandma, from grandpa, mom or papa. Like, you never secure that information. You take it for granted so much because we
Yeah.
always think that it's going to be there tomorrow,
Yeah.
but it's not promised. So my capsule allows us to back that up. So look for the information. Again, I'm going to post it on Love Passions page. You'll see more about it
Love
on
it.
215 Unplug on IG. And again, happy holidays, guys. Enjoy every moment that you have with your family.
Deb, where
Um,
can
you can find me on Capsule is a wonderful idea. And you can follow me on Instagram at goodjeans41. And that's about it. And everything Ty said, happy holidays, love on your family, and love
All
everybody.
right. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Premature. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Black Friday shopping. Don't get killed. Uh,
Hey, no fighting.
put that time capsule on your gift list and give it, receive it. It is a gift that keeps on giving. Um, Thank you guys for listening. Please do follow, like, and subscribe to this channel. We're here every Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on here on Twitch. Wednesday is our special Wednesday conversations, in which all of us co-hosts are going to be cooking all day long, just chatting it up. Come back. See us on Wednesday from 8 p.m. until we finish cooking. Lord knows how long that's going to be because we got cookers. Okay. So come
I'll
back.
be working.
Chat it up. Yes, right. But she gonna jump on as soon as she start cooking. So we're gonna be cooking up good vittles for Thanksgiving. I'm coming see if you can find you a new recipe. Or I'm not gonna show mine, but and those that do not have family, thank you, God Talk Unhinged. You are loved, you are wanted, and you are needed very much in this world. Please learn to love yourself first, and love will follow. Peace. Thank you guys for watching.